Hello guys, and welcome to the 25th episode in my Rebuilding Brighton series, where today we are in the FA Cup final against Manchester United, the first cup final we've ever been in. This is a bit of a repeat of the semi-final of the FA Cup a few seasons back, but this time we have gone all the way to the last match, the final, and this is the squad that we're going with. All of the best players in the season are on the pitch, I believe, to cater for the formation. Dilson, Asensio, David, Bellingham, Andre Anderson, Cataldi, Nori, Bailly, White, Sanchez and Onana, and a couple of players that will probably featured in the subs bench. I hope that you guys are happy with the lineup. I hope that you guys are happy with the tactics, and I'm hoping that you guys are happy to be here in the FA Cup final. Let's jump straight into it. Manchester United are taking this game seriously. This is a much improved squad to the one that they faced against us when we played them earlier in the season and beat them 2-0. So this will be an interesting game, to say the least. We're going to tell the boys that the media have given us a lot of praise, and that always motivates them. Take notes. If you play Football Manager, always say that the media is either judging them or saying great things about them. They always respond well to it. We have a corner early on, and we have scored. Oh my goodness. What a way to start the cup final. They have scored an own goal, and we are 1-0 up after 6 minutes. A great ball in by Asensio, and a terrible clearance by their defender ends up leading to a goal for us, and it is 1-0. What a start. I wasn't expecting that to start the FA Cup final. Hopefully we can continue in that reign and keep it up, keep creating a few chances, and hopefully we can hold on to this lead for quite some time. Manchester United are racing up the pitch though, and they shoot, but it is saved by Onana, and they have a corner. The corner is going to be swung in by Luis Alberto, who played really well for Manchester United a wee while ago when we played them very early in the season, so hopefully he isn't on form today. We are dominating possession, 65%, 68% possession is absolutely insane against a side like Manchester United, and hopefully that position can actually turn into a few chances, because right now, apart from the goal that we scored, well, not even really we scored, we haven't created too many chances, but that could change here, as White is running with the ball. A man that is moved up to a 4-star current ability rating. Such a good player. He's linked with a couple of moves to Arsenal and I think one other smaller club. I can't remember who. But he's also been thought of for the England World Cup squad. Or maybe not the World Cup squad, but just England call-up. David has scored as I'm talking about absolutely nothing related to the game. Sorry guys, I should have been focused on the chance. Andre Anderson has a pass out to David, and we're 2-0 up. This should be an easy ride home now. Oh my god, no, we're going to lose because I said that. How was that Andre Anderson's assist? I don't care. David scored, and it's 2-0 in the cup final. What a game. Oh my goodness, I wasn't expecting this. This would be such a good way to end an incredible season. We started so poorly. I didn't expect this. I thought this might have been the year I got sacked. So I'm super stoked to be in this position near the end of the season, the last game of the season. I'm going to tell the boys that we might be winning, but we can't be complacent, because we cannot afford to be complacent. We've only had 2 shots and we've gotten 2 goals. We are more than fortunate in this game to be up. David has picked up a knot, and although he scored the goal, I'm going to bring our young winger on to replace him. Can't be risking him getting a long injury, although it is the end of the season. Maybe I could have afforded to keep him on, but no, we want to keep everyone fresh and fully fit. Luis Alberto, the man I was talking about as a threat before, takes a cross, and leads to us clearing it away, but Manchester United are still on the ball and rebuilding. They have some brilliant players like Brandt who can run into the box, but Sanchez makes apparently he doesn't make a good tackle, and it's a penalty. I don't know how that was a penalty. That was such a clean tackle. Kane steps up and scores, and now it is going to be an intense last 35 minutes. I have no idea how that was a penalty. I was just talking about how good of a tackle it was for Sanchez. I don't understand. Oh, well, hopefully we can continue the way that we have been playing for this game so far. Asensio gives the ball away sillily though, and now Manchester United have the chance to break away, but we do make an interception, and he takes a shot, but it's straight at De Gea, and I was really excited that we might be able to score another goal there, but maybe that was getting a little bit overly ambitious. 58 possession for us to their 42. They are getting back into the game, as we expected they would. Asensio's not playing great, but I know that he is a man that can snap like that and really become a world-class player for our team. Manchester United with an opportunity. Brandt running down the wing puts I was going to say a good ball in, but I don't know if you can even consider that a ball in. Kind of just a aimless pass back that happened to go to Partey, and we do manage to get it back, but a pass from Nori goes to no one, and Manchester United back on the ball. Again, a pass from Nori goes to no one, and Manchester United back on the ball. They're regrouping all the way from the back, and De Gea is able to pass it out. And now they're playing down the wing. Brandt playing it into Luis Alberto, but we managed to clear it. Hopefully Nori's pass finally finds someone. Dilson puts a good ball in. Bellingham running through the middle. A man that is actually linked with Manchester United in real life. Dilson has an opportunity. Asensio plays it back in, and Dilson scores, ending his goal drought. And he has ended it in the perfect game. 3-1 up in the FA Cup final. That is exactly what we wanted to do. And that is why we keep Marco Asensio on. Although he didn't score that chance, if it wasn't for him, there is no way Dilson would be scoring that rebound, and it is an amazing goal that could see us winning the FA Cup. What an end to the season, what a game, what a team, what a player. I'm so happy that Dilson's managed to score that goal. That will do wonders for his confidence going into the next season, and hopefully we can continue in this reign for the last few minutes of the Cup, and hopefully come away with some silverware. The first FA Cup win ever for Brighton. This will be Dilson going for another goal. But I think that one was going wide, but either way, De Gea has palmed it away to be safe. I'm going to make another change just to freshen things up. I think Zinchenko can come on for Nori, although he did play a good pass after 3 attempts to Dilson, which ended up creating a wee bit of a breakaway. I feel like Zinchenko has earned a place in this side for the last game of the season in the cup final. He definitely deserves to be making this appearance. Cataldi is looking a little bit tired, but he is our captain, and I'm not dreaming of taking him off in this cup final. He will lead us to victory if it's the last thing he does. Zinchenko running down the wing, trying to justify me bringing him on. Not doing much justification there. De Gea easily takes the ball in, and now Manchester United can go back on the break. Zinchenko probably should have been defending a little bit better there, but Rashford's shot is well wide, and we only need to hold on for another 2 minutes of normal time. I'm not sure if I want to make another substitution. I don't feel the need to make another substitution. Our team has been brilliant. No one's made any mistakes that I've really been disappointed with so far. We are still creating chances. Bellingham playing it out to our winger, running up the pitch, running past all of the players. Actually, he didn't run past anyone. Don't know why I was saying that. Bellingham going for the shot, and he scores it. And that is the FA Cup. Brighton have won the FA Cup. I'm telling you it right now. I'm not even going to touch wood. I don't even need to. It's done and done. Bellingham has scored his first goal of the season, and that is a way to score the goal against a team that is linked with him in real life. A great finish. De Gea probably could have done a little bit better, but I'm not going to complain. And it's just a matter of the final whistle being blown, and it is. We are the champions of the FA Cup. Not quite the champions of the Premier League yet, but we will work on that next season. And right now, we are just going to celebrate this victory. What a way to end the season. I was not expecting that. The board weren't expecting that. I'm very happy with the way that you played. That was a great performance from the boys. 4-1 is so flattering. We did not deserve to win by that much, but nonetheless, we will take it. We have received almost $4 million for that, and there is confirmation of the win. Brighton lift the FA Cup trophy. Medals. Who's won the medals? It is all of these players. I don't imagine that anyone in the squad missed out. Basically, everyone got a run in that FA Cup squad. I have been named the top manager from New Zealand, and I've gone over the top of me in all of the other saves and the real New Zealand managers. It's not that hard to be the best New Zealand manager, to be fair, but that is a little bit of an achievement, and we're pretty happy to have that. All the Brighton fans are stoked with the performance. Obviously, we have joined a long list of great teams: Chelsea, Manchester City, Norwich, Liverpool, Tottenham, and now Brighton, that have won the FA Cup. All of the bonuses need to be paid out. That's the only bad thing. We are the biggest overachievers, obviously, for the FA Cup, and the runners-up are Manchester United. Let's jump straight into the season review and celebrate this FA Cup win. Still riding on a high after the FA Cup win, we go straight into the season review. We take a look at the best 11, and George Sanchez has been inducted, as well as Bellingham and Asensio. Let's take a look at that best 11 overall. It has got Mayoral, March, Gray, Cousins, Campuzano, Cataldi, Bailly, White, Sanchez, Bernardo, and Onana. I have no idea why March is still in there. Either Asensio or David should be really put in that spot instead. I never considered March to be a great player for us, but that's just my opinion. I am the manager after all. The end of season awards. Cataldi has won again, and can I just say, this justifies me putting him in the squad week in, week out, despite you guys probably thinking at home that he is not able to cut the mustard right now, but that proves that he does. Star rating means nothing. He is the best player in our team by quite some distance. This is the best 11 of the season, and I don't know why David isn't in there, but that's alright. Mayoral, Asensio, should be David, Andre Anderson, Bellingham, Cataldi, Nori, Soulade, Ben White, Sanchez and Onana. I'd just say that Bailly deserves to be in there instead of Soulade, but that is pretty fair either way. Marco Asensio is the signing of the season, and Soulade is the young player of the season. I can't agree with that, but everything else seems about right. Let's take a look at the stats. Marco Asensio is our top goal scorer, highest average rating player, David with the most assists, Onana with the best pass completion, most man in the match awards again is Marco Asensio. I'm starting to wonder why he never won the player of the season, but Cataldi has gotten the most yellow cards and red cards. Ben White the third best player, and Asensio being the second one. The goal of the season this year was Jude Bellingham's goal, and I can confirm that this is also the goal of the season for the Premier League. Let's take a look at the brilliant hit. Luckily for you guys, I am 100% sure this goal was on camera, because I do remember calling the episode the goal of the season. What a hit, top right corner, and there's no goalkeeper in the world that's stopping that. Brilliant stuff by that man. Season review, we won the FA Cup, we came 6th in the Premier League, and we lost in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. If you take a look at that, I wonder if we had a better start where we would have ended up probably 6th. Because we were still quite a wee while away from Tottenham, who came 5th. 11 points away, probably wouldn't have made much of a difference, but overall, an absolutely incredible season. The club want to discuss the vision. Let's negotiate it and see what they say. What have they got? They've got they want attacking football. I'm going to try and take that out as I normally do. They want a minimum of 2-year contracts for first-team players, and next year they want us to finish top half and reach the quarterfinal of the Euro League. I think that that's very, very reasonable, and everything else seems pretty okay. I'll try and get rid of set pieces and attacking football just to see if we can do that. I'm going to do it. There we go, we have gotten rid of it, that's perfect. Everything else I think that we can definitely do, just because this year, we didn't quite make the most of set pieces like they wanted us to. If we take a look at the visions, they were quite disappointed in it. Oh no, it's already gone, but they're disappointed in us not signing high reputation players. We might have to do that over the summer. Everything seems very happy in the dynamic section. Everyone's happy with my performance, and everyone gets along really well. Team meeting, what should we say to them? Next year, we're going to say top half finish, and they all agree with that. I probably want to continue trying to keep in that Euro League battle. Where should we chuck the pre-season training camp? Let's go with USA. That sounds fun to me. Let's try that. And then that is everything that we've got to cover. Post-match analysis for the FA Cup final, just to give you guys a wee bit of a reminder that yes, we did just win the FA Cup, and that should have probably given our managerial profile a little bit of a reputation boost, as it does here. 3 stars, and we are wanted by Manchester United. Well, I'll keep tabs on that, because that could be a very, very exciting move if it does come through. Manchester United have got a vacancy. I'm going to apply, and then we'll see what happens from there on out. Wow, that is not something that I expected to see at the end of the episode, but that is how we're going to end the season. maybe next time you guys see us, we will be in the Manchester United job. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode.